This is very cool credits. Okay, he opens for Jackie Mason regularly all the time. You've seen him on Premium Blend, but he's appeared on my favorite new show, Entourage. Please welcome stage Larry Tompkins. Larry Tompkins.
Thank you. Ice House, what's going on? Yeah! Let's feel it. You're 21, huh? Yeah. Congratulations. Congratulations. And I'll tell you something. What happened? No, I'm not going to get him a shot. You get him a shot. What do I got to get him a shot? I'm going to tell you this, though, and this is good information that you need to know, okay? When you turn 21, that shirt will always remind you of your 21st birthday. So you want to hold on to it. And if it was like my 21st birthday, it's going to smell like puke and cologne, and possibly her. So you want to hold on to that. I wanted to come out here and I wanted to tell you guys some jokes, and I decided against it. I'm tired of telling jokes. You're looking at a comedian who does not want to tell another joke in his life. It is a sad thing. So I'm going to work through the next few minutes with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be up front, and I want you guys just to spread the love a little bit. And everything I'm going to tell you is going to be true. But if you disagree with me, just go ahead and tell me. But not while I'm on stage, because if you muscle my hustle, I will take this and beat you to death. Because I'm going to tell you this is true, okay? Can you take it true? Yeah? Come on. Can you take it true? All right. You look thrilled. Today is my 77th day of sobriety. Yes, thank you. This is true. My 77th day of sobriety. Thank you. I'll buy you a shot now. 77 days, and I will tell you, I appreciate the applause. I don't know why people applaud, okay? Because you shouldn't be applauding me for being sober. What you should be applauding me for is the fact that I was able to go 20 years drunk and high. I was a functioning member of society. I made it to work. I didn't kill a customer. And I didn't burn the place down with a joint that I left smoldering in the carport. That takes talent, folks. That's what should be applauded. I am not a preachy, alcoholic AA type that's going to tell you about the evils of drugs and alcohol, okay? I didn't drink a bottle of Boodle's gin at 1:30 on a Tuesday and find Jesus. That's not my thing. What is true is I will tell you that I am trying to figure a way. This is why I'm sober. I'm trying to figure a way that I can go through life drunk and high and not have to work, okay? I want to spend my life in a Courtney Love haze and orbit, okay? That's how I want to live my life. So once I figure that out, I will be a happy camper. But I will tell you this. After 20 years of being drunk and high, you wake up, look at the world that we're in now. It's a messed up place, isn't it? And I'll tell you, two of the biggest messed up things that I've noticed, George Bush and Dr. Phil. What the hell happened? Was I asleep? When did we decide to take a cultural pit stop in Texas, okay? These ass clowns are dispensing information that makes no sense. Dr. Phil, $175 million a year for the stupidest, most insane information and advice. Do you listen to this guy? He's like, you know what your problem is? Your problem is you don't know what your problem is. And when you figure out what your problem is, well, that's a start. You'll know what your problem is. The fuck is that, Dr. Phil? Come on. I don't get it. And you know, women love him. Chicks go crazy for him. They love him. Do you know he said they send panties to him. Okay? I can't get laid, and girls are sending their panties. I love you, Dr. Phil. I love you. You know why? Because he humiliates guys on national television. He loves to do this. He gets some guy in Oprah, and he's like, I want you to say you're an ass. I don't want to say I'm an ass, Dr. Phil. Say you're an ass. I don't want to. Well, that's part of your problem. You got to say you're an ass. All right, I'm an ass. Say it like you mean it. I'm an ass, Dr. Phil. Say it like you mean it. I'm an ass, Dr. Phil. I'm an ass. The girls go crazy. They start applauding. They're sending him freaking panties. Now do you feel better? No? Well, how do you feel? I feel like an ass, and a bigger ass because I just said it on national television. Well, that's your problem. It's unbelievable. So let's segue along. Now I'm from New York. I mean, just tell my accent, my attitude. But I moved out to L.A., and that's like going from a life of sin straight to hell, only it's in an SUV on the freeway at 2 miles an hour. Now, I don't know what's going on. Maybe some of you can explain this to me, but what's up with the implants? Because L.A. has got a thing for them. I moved out here, and it looks like, are they auto-inflating these chicks at LAX when they get off the plane? It's like that little thing that they have, you know, the little vest. What is going on with them? And it's everywhere. I mean, it's like, do they have a crack team of scientists working 24 hours around the clock at the Beverly Hills Plastic Surgery Institute to create the perfect bionic breast? It's like, doo-doo-doo-doo, womp, 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 doo-doo-doo, womp, 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 womp. They keep getting bigger and bigger and flapping and going everywhere. And then chicks, they don't even want you to look at them. They get so uptight. They get uptight, they're looking at you, and you're like, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? First of all, if you see the way the girls dress today, they got these big things. Apparently, they got the little tank top with the midriff showing. Both passenger and driver side airbags have apparently deployed. Okay? They're walking around with that delicious little thong just rammed in there, right where you want it. And then a little pair of low-riding little juicy on the ass. Juicy. Have you seen that? And then they get uptight. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Well, it looks like the Goodyear blimp just crashed on a freaking porn set. That's what I'm looking at. What is that? It is unbelievable. She's looking like, oh my God. Yeah, it's going to be a good night for you, trust me. 21. Yeah. Just wait till he's drunk and throwing up. Yeah. I can't get laid. Is it any wonder I can't get laid? You look at me with my attitude. I mean, it's an LA thing. I know she's going, he looks gay. Yeah, well, no, I'm not gay. I don't know if it's something in the water or what it is about LA, but I left New York a fat Jewish comic, and now it looks like I fell off a gay porn box, okay? I don't know what's going on. But if I was gay, I'd be in West Hollywood with a cocktail, a tank top, and a glow stick in my ass. I'd be a happy camper. There's no business like show business. You know, I'm not. They're having a good time. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I can't get laid, and I finally figured out why. It's because in LA, your little thing, that furry little animal that's between your legs that you're sitting on, is a commodity, okay? That could be traded like legal tender, all right? It could be traded for a walk-on role in a sitcom, an agent from CAA, or perhaps dinner and a ride in a Mercedes with a Persian guy who's got bad hair plugs, okay? It is a freaking commodity. Girls are not giving it up. They're certainly not giving it to me. They're hiding it like a box cutter in first class, folks, okay? I don't know where it is, but I'm not getting it. Oh my God, that makes me a little frustrated. It is unbelievable. Anybody here from New York? Any New Yorkers here at all? All right. That's okay. No, that's cool. I'll represent. I'll hold down the East Coast. There's certain things they don't tell you when you move out here from New York. For instance, they don't tell you, this isn't in the travel brochure, they don't tell you about Tijuana. Okay? Tijuana apparently is a Mexican phrase for no prescription, no problem. All right? You can get whatever you want. People are saying, oh, it's LA. Everybody's so laid back in California. Avocado and alfalfa. No way, man. It's Vicodin and Valium, all right? I've got a bowl of them at home. I'm eating them like freaking popcorn. It's got to keep me laid back. Thank you. 77 days. Remind me. A popcorn bowl of Vicodin and Valium. Thank you. That's right. Don't make me come down there. Don't make me need a drink. But, you know, when you're from New York, you can get away with stuff out here because you're from New York that you can't get away with back east. For instance, I can go into a Starbucks, and if my coffee doesn't come out right, I could turn into like a sick, twisted, demented Joe Pesci, like it's a freaking Sopranos episode. I walk in there, I'm like, excuse me. Hey, my coffee's not right here. Hey, I said, excuse me, my freaking coffee's not right here. Do I have to jump over the counter and kick the living stuffing out of you? Do I need to come over there? The guy's just like, gives me a regular coffee. In New York, I don't get away with that. I tried that in New York, and some guy's like, hey, I made that coffee for you, and now you're going to drink it. And the other that traps it, because that's what we see on television, folks. Okay? You know what I'm talking about. Now, I don't know, ladies, what comes out of you, but they've got the pad and that blue stuff that they keep pouring out. What is that? I've never looked, but the only other time I've seen it is when I go to the barber, and he's dipping the comb in it, and I'm like, oh, man, I get my hair cut once a month. This must be the wrong time in a month, Joe. But my girlfriend... My ex-girlfriend, I should say. It's not surprising. Thank you. A little sympathy laughter there. She used to get PMS real bad. And PMS is God's way of saying, get the hell out of the house. Because I don't know what it is, but I would leave the house and it would be all loving kisses. Oh, I love you, honey. Okay, I love you too. I'll see you later. I would come back and it would be like the freaking Exorcist. Okay? I knew something was wrong. I go to put the key in the door and the door opens on its own. I'm like, honey? It's like 77 degrees outside. It's snowing in the freaking living room. I hear all kinds of noises, right? I go upstairs. I'm like, honey, I kick open the door. Oh, she's levitating 1.5 feet off the bed. There's stuff floating everywhere. I'm like, honey, are you okay? She's like, I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong? Cramps. I've got cramps. I'm like, can I get you something? She's like, chocolate. Bring me chocolate now. I go downstairs. All I can find is a bottle of Yoo-Hoo. I come back upstairs. I'm using it like holy water. The power of chocolate compels you. The power of chocolate compels you. You guys are a great crowd. That's my time. Thank you very much. And good luck tonight. Now, I started this by saying I didn't want to tell a joke, but all right, I'm going to give you one, and I hate doing it, but I will, because I love you guys. All right, a guy walks into his house, and he's got a duck under his arm. He sees his wife, and he says, "This is the pig I've been fucking." And she says, "Pig, that's a duck." And he goes, "I was talking to the duck." Thank you. Thank you, folks. Good night.
Larry,
I'm like, okay, it's perfect. It's wonderful. I wouldn't change a thing. Oh, my God. I'll tell you something. I'm going to talk to you guys here for one quick second because you seem like a nice couple. You going to marry her? Yep. Yeah, okay, sure. Lie. Make another freaking lie there. Sure, you'll say anything tonight to get in there, won't you? I'm going to marry you, honey, and I love you, and I just want to put the tip in. Oh, yes, all the lies are coming right out. Don't believe that, ladies. But this is what it comes down to, okay, guys? And you look like a reasonably intelligent guy, so I'm going to ask you this. Women, guys don't understand because all we have to go on is two things. One is basic instinct, and guys' basic instinct when it's dealing with women consists of hump, hump, don't touch the remote. Or what we see on TV, because this is what we do. So if I were to ask you, what does femininity mean to you? There's a chance you would say 2 layers of wetness protection. One that lifts the moisture and the other that traps it. Because that's what we see on television, folks. Okay? You know what I'm talking about. Now, I don't know, ladies, what comes out of you, but they've got the pad and that blue stuff that they keep pouring out. What is that? I've never looked, but the only other time I've seen it is when I go to the barber and he's dipping the comb in it. And I'm like, oh, man, I get my hair cut once a month. This must be the wrong time in a month, Joe. But my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, I should say, it's not surprising. Thank you. A little sympathy laughter there. She used to get PMS real bad. And PMS is God's way of saying, get the hell out of the house. Because I don't know what it is, but I would leave the house and it would be all loving kisses. Oh, I love you, honey. Okay, I love you too. I'll see you later. I would come back and it would be like the freaking Exorcist. Okay? I knew something was wrong. I go to put the key in the door and the door opens on its own. I'm like, honey, it's like 77 degrees outside. It's snowing in the freaking living room. I hear all kinds of noises, right? I go upstairs. I'm like, honey, I kick open the door. Oh, she's levitating 1.5 feet off the bed. There's stuff floating everywhere. I'm like, honey, are you okay? She's like, I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong? Cramps. I've got cramps. I'm like, can I get you something? She's like, chocolate. Bring me chocolate now. I go downstairs. All I can find is a bottle of Yoo-Hoo. I come back upstairs. I'm using it like holy water. The power of chocolate compels you. The power of chocolate compels you. You guys are a great crowd. That's my time. Thank you very much. And good luck tonight.